I didn't even know about suicide until we lost our brother in 2007. But before then, I didn't really know what suicide was. Well, the way, it's the way that they took their lives, I didn't know about that. And I used to, I know it's sad to say, but I used to judge how could somebody take their life, especially somebody who had kids or siblings. And when we lost our brother, that just changed my whole perspective on suicide. Just knowing that, because he was a strong person, and a beautiful person, like just the life of the party, happy fella, always there to help out. So I didn't really understand it then. When he passed away, it was, just a piece of me had gone with him. So I didn't really want to be at home, so I moved to Gisborne. So I was living up at Ruatori and I didn't want to be there, so I moved to Gisborne with my sister. And I think I was only with her for about 8 months, and then she passed away the same way. So, and she was my best friend, my go-to, my everything, and I was that for her as well. We were still coming to terms with losing our brother, and then another one. So it's sort of like we were just lost. I was lost anyway. I didn't know what I was up to. I didn't know how to even know where to go, what to do with myself. And so I fell into that depression and just that dark place. I thought of going that way and being with them, but then I also thought of my younger siblings, like, I'm the older one now. I've got to be there for them and be able to do, stay strong for them, because of the way that I felt when Faenza left us. I didn't want to have to put my siblings through that. Not long after that, I had my 2 beautiful boys, and they are definitely my drive to keep going, no matter how crazy they make me feel and but I wouldn't have it any other way. And I feel like having them after losing our brother and sister, that's what's made me stronger and made me continue, no matter how much I've missed my brother and sister, just knowing, I've got something to live for, not just my siblings, my parents, but also my babies, my sons. But that wasn't it for our family. A few years later, we lose another brother, and just as we thought we were getting on top of things, our family, we get hit again. And it's not a nice feeling when people come to you and judge, and some words come out of people's mouths like, oh, they're weak, and they're selfish, gutless, and all those sad words. But for myself, I don't think my siblings were any of that. They were the strongest people I knew, to be honest, and beautiful people with big hearts. And it was sort of like you didn't see that coming, but just unfortunately they were just going through so much stuff in their minds that they couldn't get through it. After he passed, I think it was not even a year later, our sister passed away, and we didn't see that coming either. As a community and as whānau, we need to come together to be able to help each other instead of putting the blame on others or relying on others. We need to do this together to make a stand. And for someone who's feeling down and going through some hard times, just find someone you trust to talk to. There's got to be at least one person you can do. You can do that too. Or just reach out to somebody online, or a stranger, 0800 number, helpline. Us as Māori need to be able to go back to our roots, where we come from, know who we are. And it all starts off with that. If you have a sense of belonging, that fills some void of that emptiness that you feel when you're in that dark space, knowing who you are and where you come from, I think that plays a big part in feeling, when you're feeling down and out. Makes you feel a little bit stronger. For myself anyway, that's how I've dealt with it. And then from there, it's sort of, it puts you onto a pathway that helps you move forward. So I'm not sure, each to their own, but I believe that if we find out, for yourself who you are, where you come from, and if you already know that, well, then maybe you have to take a trip back home. See, for us as Māori, we always, it's sort of like grounding ourselves. For me, is going to the ocean. Or if I can't get to the ocean, taking your shoes and your socks off and just standing on the grass, standing on the ground, doing a karakia, just grounding yourself. And I feel like us as Māori, when you're in that dark place as well, karakia is always good, just to keep all that negative stuff away, and it protects you through your day and night.